2001.
All right, my name is Cody Norbert Hall. First, I'd like to mention the color of my Pepsi. It is green. That is my favorite color. I don't know why.
Symbolism.
Love green. My middle name is not quite common to most people. Growing up, I was always made fun of. Like, oh, you're the dragon of Harry Potter, or you sound a lot like Norbit. No, it's Norbert, and that was my grandfather's name. And so, right, by the time I got out of elementary, it's become more of a source of pride for me, the name after my grandfather. So, I was born on February 15th, 1993, which means I'm 18 now. I was born in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. That is a picture of me when I was younger. I was like 9 pounds, 21 ounces. I was born at Central Michigan Community Hospital. My parents are Patrick and Paula Hall. My dad just turned 60, and my mom's over 40. I'm not telling your age because she'd hate me for that. But my parents are older parents. They did have trouble in the beginning trying to have kids. And my sister always rags on us because my mother spent over $100,000 to have my brother and I, and my sister kind of happened. So she thinks that she should get repaid that with her new car. It's not happening. So segue into my siblings. I have a brother Josh, who's 21 now. He's his 3rd year in Central. He just switched his major. He's going to become an accountant now. And my sister is a sophomore who likes to think that she's 21 and can do whatever she wants, but she's only 15. And right now, pretty much her destiny in life, her goal in life, is to get a Mustang. Though she has nowhere near enough money to get a Mustang. So, that's my siblings. I have 2 dogs. They are both Dachshunds or Dachshunds, wiener dogs. Our family dog, Snickers, is 9 years old now, and he's very smart, very territorial. And my sister got a dog for her 12th birthday that's now turned 3, but she's not very smart. We're pretty sure she has a problem with depth perception, because she likes to jump on the couch, but she'll always go too short or too far, and she'll hit right in the side of the couch. But then she'll get back up and be like, oh, okay, I'm on the couch now. So, this is my family. Right here is my grandmother. Everyone else in that picture are all grandchildren.
Oh my God.
So that's all the grandchildren. You can't see, my mom has on her side 13, including her. And so they each have their spouses. And then we have, each of them had at least 3 kids, so that's all of them. And we usually get a ton more people come, so family reunions are always fun. And if you can see, most people are dressed up in Hawaiian and tropical. We like to have a family reunion and have a theme for it. We've had hillbilly, we've had Halloween type stuff, we've had Hawaiian and tropical, even though we stayed in Michigan. But so many stories I could cut from there. But this is my room. Kind of messy, but I like to call it controlled chaos, because even though it looks messy, I know exactly where everything is. And I have my little metal wall, and then I have, yes, I do sleep under the Joker, which is kind of weird, but
I was trying to see what that was. It is one.
yeah, but that is an amazing movie. Heath Ledger did an amazing playing the Joker, so just love it. Okay, I'm part of student council, as you know. I've been a rep for the 3 years, freshman through junior, and this year I was elected president. And it's been a lot of work, but it's been really fun. And that was me addressing you guys at the homecoming assembly, giving Mrs. Brock her Grand Marshal Award. And even though my face does get red, a lot of times I'm not really nervous, like confronting people. But, oh my gosh, your face is red. You must have been so nervous. I sometimes find it easier to address you guys as this whole school than just a room of 30-some kids. I don't know, I feel more comfortable doing it that way. So in activities, I'm a National Honor Society. I was inducted last year, and then this year, once again, I was elected president of that too. And that's been somewhat challenging. A lot of people don't know is that when you get elected president of student council, you're also elected into the student representative to the board. And so if you guys really have any questions about the board or anything about school policy or whatever, you can address me and I can bring it up in a meeting. I can't vote on anything at the meetings. I go there and sit there, and I can speak my mind about stuff. And I can also I usually address them about what we're doing as a school and what's happening. And I also did Model UN for a year, and my sophomore year, that didn't go over well. Sarah Ballou and I did, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll go to it. We go to the competition, and we, if you don't know, you get time on the floor to address, and you can give that to anybody you want. Well, we gave it to kids from Ithaca because they said they were totally for our proposition, and they got up there and talked us down. That didn't go over well. I also participate in track and field. I am a sprinter, so that means I run the 100, 200, and usually the 4x1 and the 4x2, which is a relays. You have 4 people running 100 or 200, and you have to carry a baton, which is what I'm getting right now from Jordan Zimmer. And I did do basketball my freshman year, but I hated it. And so sophomore year, I kind of stumbled into track, and I've loved it ever since. It's an amazing sport. But my all-time favorite sport is football. I've been playing it like recreation-wise probably since I was 8 years old. I started in Rocket football program in Vesterberg. By the time I got out of there, 8th grade was my last year there. They were begging me for school of choice to decide to come to Vesterberg, which where we live, we're right in the corner of Shepherd, Vesterberg, and Montebello districts. So really I could choose, but I decided to come to Shepherd.
Thankfully.
Yeah. I'd like to touch on my favorite vacation. Going into this was this summer actually. My parents were like, oh, let's have a family vacation. And my brother brought up going to the UP because a lot of his roommates are from the UP and they said it's amazing. I'm like, oh, let's go up there and look at trees. But really, by the time I got up there, because I'm more of a museum science kind of guy, but by the time we got up there, it was amazing. And these are all different natural places around. I want to touch on this picture though, because that is the bottom of a 500-foot sheer sand dune that we decided to climb down, even though they have warning signs everywhere. If you have cardiac problems, do not climb this, because getting back up is hell, to say the least. My brother, my sister, and I are all fairly in shape, and by the time we got up, we were out of breath, so weak that we couldn't even walk back to the car. But it was a very beautiful view from down there, and you don't really, you can really see once you're at the bottom looking up at just little ants that are people up at the top.
What's written in the sand?
I don't know, the people before us wrote their name in rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like Harvey or something.
Where are you at? Like, where's that at? Like, are those all different pictures?
We're at the bottom of the cliff, and that's like way at the top of the UP. So that's right here.
Okay.
Lake Superior.
Gotcha.
So
some of that's gorgeous. I've never been up there either. I didn't want to just stare at a tree either, but that's like got me interested.
Yeah, and in one day you could drive from like all the different waterfalls, and that's the lighthouse at Whitefish Point. We went to the museum there, and then this is Castle Rock, which is all along there. These are all man-made, or not man-made, but nature-made. And it was, like I said, amazing from the person who was very hypocritical. I hate nature, but I go up there and it's just beautiful. So. All right, as my known aliases, my future plans do not include becoming a politician or a TV psychologist, but I do plan on going, I don't know exactly where yet, but some university to become a doctor, to get my MD, and then from there I'd like to specialize and either become a neurologist, oncologist, or cardiologist. A neurologist works with the brains and the nerves, an oncologist is a cancer doctor, and a cardiologist works with your heart and blood vessels. And a lot of people are like, why would you go into oncology? It seems so depressing. But to me, there's so much room for research in cancer. And I just think it kind of fascinates me how your cells can be fine one day and all of a sudden they start multiplying and multiplying and multiplying, growing out of control. And it becomes a very deadly illness. And so I've always been intrigued by it. So that's me.
Dr. Phil, that was awesome. Well done, well done, well done. They won the